everyone, your friendly neighborhood toy bro here today, taking a look at the Marvel Legends Sandman Wave Spider UK figure. Okay, let's take a quick look at packaging here. Marvel Legends, they all come in kind of the standard package. So we've got Spider UK here on the right, and we've got our Build-A-Figure piece. And since this is Sandman, we've got a Sandman arm here. We've got some artwork of Spider-Man 2099 on the right, because this is one of the kind of the shared entries in the wave with Spider UK and Spider-Man 2099. On the back, we've got some artwork of both figures, and then the lineup along with the Build-A-Figure. And then we've got Spider UK on the other side. So let's crack this guy open and take a look. Okay, let's pull him down and take a look and see what this guy has to offer. So I don't know a great deal about Spider UK. I have a general understanding that this guy is not Spider-Man, but he is actually a alternate universe Captain Britain, who is the Captain Britain for all the alternate universes Spider-Mans. Is that right? Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I could be off base, but I think that's kind of the gist of this guy. I picked him up because I like the design. I love Captain Britain. I don't really know why. I've just always had a fondness for the Captain Britain character. So when I saw this guy and I found him at a good price, I had to snag him. That said, I'm not too happy with this figure. He doesn't really offer a whole lot. So this, as far as I know, is a new body mold, and the head sculpt also looks new. I don't have a lot of Marvel Legends Spider-Man figures. Marvel Legends aren't really my thing, but this looks new. Head looks kind of on the big side at sometimes, but also it looks kind of small sometimes. I don't really know. Maybe it's just right. Maybe I just can't tell. My big gripe, though, are these shoulder joints. I cannot move these shoulders at all. They cannot go under the traps on this guy. So I can barely pose him. As far as the rest of the articulation goes, we've got, hinge at the elbow. We've got wrist swivel and a hinge. We've got an ab crunch. We've got a waist swivel, but he's that kind of body style where if you swivel him wrong, he looks goofy. We've got swivel at the thigh. We've got double jointed knees. We've got an ankle swivel and an ankle hinge. The head has full rotation. It's also got a hinge, so it looks like it's on a hinged ball joint. So articulation is pretty good. Like I said, this appears to be a new body mold, and I imagine by the look of it, it's probably going to be used quite a bit. Maybe they'll fix these shoulders, or maybe my figure is just kind of janky. See, I got that one to go in finally, but it's taken a lot of pressure to get that in there. So maybe I'll just have to heat it up and play with it. But it's definitely not easy. It looks like it almost has a secondary joint in there somewhere, which I know is wrong, but that's just the way it feels. So it can go in there, I suppose, but it doesn't feel right. So maybe I just need to heat it up and play with it a bit. It doesn't include any accessories either, and he has no interchangeable hands. So, despite the fact that he doesn't come with accessories, you can't put him into too many dynamic poses. He is stuck with just these fist hands, and so you can't do a whole lot with him. We can get him to flex, and that's about it. But I like the design. I think he's a cool character, kind of a cool one to add in with this wave. I'm more interested in getting my hands on the new Spider-Man 2099 because that guy just looks awesome. So this figure, I mean, you like Spider-Man, you like Captain Britain, he's all right. But overall, I don't think he's the greatest. I'm not a Marvel Legends completionist either, so I only got this one because I like the way he looks. So let's take a look at him alongside the Legends Captain Britain, just to see how he stacks up with the kind of character that he goes with, at least right now, and then we'll get into some final thoughts. Okay, so here he is alongside Captain Britain, just for comparison's sake, since he's the closest thing I've got to compare him to. You can see their body molds are really different, but overall I think they look good together. I'm going to display them next to each other, at least for the time being, once I get a Marvel Legends area going at some point. So, overall, I think he's an alright figure. He doesn't offer anything exciting. He looks cool, and that's about it, I think. I was hoping for some interchangeable hands, or maybe some webbing. I don't know. I don't even know if this guy uses webbing. He might be more of a Spider-Man that just has Captain Britain powers, so I could be wrong in that regard. He does come with a Build-A-Figure piece like I showed you in the packaging section. So this is Sandman's left arm, which is pretty cool. I won't be building him because I'm not getting all of these figures and I don't really care about Sandman. But it's a cool looking Build-A-Figure piece at the very least. So, you know, overall, good figure. I like the new body sculpt. I don't like the shoulders at all. And it could just be my figure. But I'm going to play around with them and see if there's something more I can do to those. I do like the design of the figure. He's just kind of boring. I'll have to find a good pose to set him in and then sort of leave him there. So that's it for this review. You know, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share the whole thing. And until next time.